Nu Jerzey Twork versus Glueazy. Personally, I feel as though Twork definitely won that battle. After watching it the second time, no shots to Glueazy. I'm a fan of both, seeing their work and everything. I think that Twork clearly got it. Just in my personal opinion, I don't see how you give it to Glueazy, no disrespect. I've seen people on YouTube putting, 30 for Glue. Anyone that's saying 30 in this battle, like, you shouldn't be allowed to comment no more. Like, delete your profile, just get off of YouTube, that's it. For me, this battle, like I said, I had Twork win it, but this battle kind of had me annoyed, more so by reading the fan comments than actually watching the battle. People need to stop with all these crazy ass expectations of this and that. Like, I'm a person, I'm mad laid back and chill. I try not to have too much expectations about a lot of things in life. I just kind of like to go with the flow and see what happens and make the best out of any situation that comes my way. If it's an obstacle, I try my best to overcome it in the best way possible, you feel me? But when you have all these high expectations for things, it puts unnecessary pressure on a situation and it leaves a lot of room for disappointment, and I hate that word, disappointment. But the fans were like so harsh on both of these dudes. I get the fact that there's hype behind them for being, part of the new school, the new wave, and new potential top tier, so to speak. But like, let's not forget they've only been on Smack. Granted, they've had other battles, you could YouTube them on other smaller leagues before Smack, but they've been on Smack for like 5 seconds. Like, y'all acting like they got a consistent list of like 30 battles. You know what I'm saying? They solidified this. And y'all, the people are talking like they're watching one of their favorite vets having fallen off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're new school, they're new to Smack, and they're on the rise. Like, let them rise. The fan comments on YouTube pretty much, like, if y'all haven't watched my Battle Rap Fans Be Like blog, where I basically troll how battle rap fans behave and talk and comment and stuff like that in the building and on YouTube, or just in the privacy of their own home, watch that blog. Like, I'm not trying to get my views, but for real, like, the YouTube comments played exactly into what I said in that whole blog, where people one day, Twork versus Dougie, yo, Twork is the god, he's the future, that kid right there, he's got potential to be top tier, to be god tier, he's got potential to be the GOAT, he's gonna be one of the best ever. Now Twork versus Glueazy, yo, he didn't have the same crowd reactions, he didn't make the crowd go crazy, so you know what, he's falling off. Or those extra thirsty fans would be, yo, like, Twork sucks, bro. Like, for the Dougie, yo, Twork is God. Then for Glue, yo, Twork's never been nice, he's trash, he's always been a bum. Like, bandwagon fans. This type of battle just shows how fickle a lot of battle rap fans are. Like, and people, and then also I was saying, y'all want to flame the vets for not giving effort. It's not even that they be losing battles, but not giving effort and to try and produce a good battle. And then you want to say, oh, the new school cats are coming up, they're hungry. The vets are being outshined by the new school cats. And again, I did another blog where I was like an open message to like the fans and just, it was open message to the vets, where I asked a question like, will the new school cats ever be able to reach the solidified status of legend, top tier, god tier that a lot of the vets have acquired over the years? Or will the fans stunt their growth because they're not going to be willing to accept a new school battler in the same upper echelon as someone who's around from the Genesis? And this is the prime example, like, will Twork or Glueazy ever reach that level? We don't know, because if they have one performance that's not quite as fire in terms of in the building reaction or whatever as their last one, next thing you know, the fans are just turning against them. Like, how you gonna tell me Twork can't be top tier or Glue can't be top tier off of this one battle? And it's not like they did bad. Y'all can't tell me they didn't try. They put together effort and material that they thought was gonna be, room shakers or win a battle. They were hungry. Whether it transpired that way in the room or not, it doesn't matter. They actually put forth effort, you feel me? Like, I just don't get that. Y'all wanna stunt their growth before they even have a chance to really reach that level. Like, y'all gotta calm it down. Y'all gotta calm it down. It's either you're gonna love them or you're gonna hate them. Don't be, you see certain profiles, they'll say one thing this day and then you watch another battle, see the same profile and they're saying a completely different thing. Like, choose a side, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be so quick to slay a person because they didn't produce haymaker crowd reaction like Jazz versus E-Hart, where Jazz, oh, my cherry got popped, oh my God. You know, like, not every bar needs to be like that. Another thing that people was blowing my mind with talking about Twork is trying to be too overhead, he's trying to be too complex. I'm like, what? No, he's not. Like, me personally, I watch Nu Jerzey Twork, and he does say a lot of stuff where you have to actually think for a second, think twice about it, maybe pause for a minute. Not actually pause the battle, but just like, oh, okay, I got that. He does have that complex style where he'll cram a lot into one word or 2 words or 3 words the way he spits it. But I don't feel as though he's a dude that's just too overhead. Some people be ODing with that. I don't feel like Twork ODs with it. I feel like he's one of those people where you gotta pause real quick. Oh, okay. If you really don't know what some of the content is, alright, then you can pause the battle, hit the Google real fast. Oh, alright, cool, I get it. You know, run it back. But I don't think he's too overhead. And that's also hypocritical in a sense, like, how a fan gonna be flaming this one person for being mad basic, and then, because everyone nowadays, battle rap has evolved. I said this in one of my other blogs before too. Battle rap has evolved so that the bar structure is way more complex, naturally. Fans don't react for simple bars today the way they used to react for very simple bars if you really think about it. Back in the Fight Club days, back in the Lions Den, back in Smack DVD, etc., etc. Like, you can't tell me you watch battles from back then and you really are pausing your computer and you having to hit the Wikipedia and Google and the fact checker searches. Like, you weren't doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Back then it was just about what you feel, like what hits or whatever. It's just straightforward bars. Like, now, if a person comes with straightforward bars and aggression to defeat their opponent, people want to be, oh, but that's mad basic, yo, he's not complex, or he's trash. Then if you start having overhead bars that actually make people think, yo, but he's too complex, like, I can't get it. Like, again, what do y'all want? What do y'all want? Arsenal spits basic aggression. Yo, he's mad basic with it though. He's mad basic. Twork spits, you know, whatever he's rhyming. Yo, but he's overhead. Like, I can't even watch him live. He's getting no reaction. I can't catch what he's saying. Like, what do y'all want? What do y'all want? I don't get it. One thing that fans really gotta decide on is which direction do you want battle rap to go. On one hand, you want to hate on vets for basically, in some ways, depending on who the vet is and how hungry they still are and how much effort they want to put in, kind of becoming extinct with the path that battle rap is on and where it's evolving and where it's growing to become. So on one hand, you want to flame the vets for not, you know, bringing their best, and you want to praise the new school cats for keeping it alive, for, you know, putting battle rap on their back today and carrying it to the next level. But then on the other side, you want to flame the new school cats who are putting all their effort into, you know, making sure that they do their part to elevate their name and, you know, change the game, just because their performance isn't as crowd react approved, you know, as the last one. Like, what do you want? Do you want to flame the vets? Do you want to flame the new school? Do you want to praise the vets? Do you want to praise the new school? Do you want battle rap to grow? Or do you want it to stay the same, or just fall off and die as everyone says it is, but it's really not? What do you want? If you want these new school cats to grow and you want to keep, because battle rap can't stay, let's talk Smack Your Rail slowly, they can't stay the way that they are if they just keep rotating Aver, Surf, Lux, Mook. Aver, Surf, Lux, Mook. And of course, there's mad other names. I'm just saying, you can't just keep rotating the same names to battle each other. Everyone's gonna battle each other. Everyone's already battled practically everybody. And if everyone does battle everyone, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna have rematches and just endless rematches? No, you have to broaden the roster. So with the new roster coming in, don't flame the new school cats who are the future of this shit. Don't flame them for putting forth a strong effort to elevate themselves. Cut them some slack, you know what I'm saying? And don't give people passes for coming whack. Like, if they straight come whack or they just don't try, all right, you can flame them. But at the end of the day, you can clearly watch that they're putting effort into this shit and they putting on a strong performance. Maybe it's not their best or whatever, but it's still a strong performance. Don't be flaming them to the point where it's like, yo, they're trash. There's no future, blah, blah, blah. Like, what do you want? You want it to grow? Or do you want it to just cease? It's that simple. If you want it to continue, then you will have to continue to support these cats. If you don't want to support them, don't watch the battles. But if you're watching the battle and then you want to have 1,000 different ways to bitch about something, how is that helping anything? There's no positive to that. That's just hatred. If a person's putting forth a strong effort and some of this shit is dope and you want to watch it and be like, yo, that's just trash, and you know that was fire, but you just, for whatever reason, you're in hate mode, that's hate. Hate isn't going to help nothing. At all.